Hey guys, welcome to a video with cooking for kids, and today we are going to be making a breakfast sandwich. So first, you're going to need to have shredded cheese, any condiment of your choice like ketchup or any creams, butters, whatever. You're going to need 2 eggs, fork, and a bowl for them, some Pam, pepper, and salt. If you need to, this plate is for your final product. Scrambling the eggs, and then your bun and bacon. So, first, we have to warm up both pans. You want to turn them to about the middle point. We're going to let those warm up for about 30 seconds or so. So while that's happening, we're going to get our eggs. Just crack them in, yolk and all. Make sure none of the eggshell gets in there, otherwise it might add a little unexpected crunch. Okay, now with these eggs, I'm just gonna beat them up, so then the yolk, that's the yellow part, becomes part of the liquid. It doesn't look like an egg anymore. It should look like a liquid. Okay? With this, you're gonna pour this into the pan normally. Just pour it in. And if you don't want the egg to stick, you're going to get your Pam, spray some on. Okay? Now, start moving it around. It won't look like much at first, it's just going to stay watery, but just keep it moving, and eventually it'll start to become solid. But if nothing's happening, turn up the heat a bit. So you're just going to mix that around, and then once it's beginning to get kind of solid, you're just going to leave it in one place for a bit so the bottom of the egg can cook. So next, we're going to be cooking our bacon. So I advise using turkey bacon because it's better for a breakfast sandwich, but you can use any type of bacon. So we're going to come to our second pan over here. This one should be smaller. You're going to want to turn the heat a bit higher than the other one. So, I'll turn that. And then place the bacon as in the center as you can, but if it's not, push it with whatever you have. Okay? So now we're going to come back to our eggs. And the bottom should be nice and solid. Now you're going to cut that up like an omelet. Now, to give our eggs a nice hotel taste, we're gonna get some butter, a nice little bit, slide it in, mix that up for a bit. Be careful, it might spit, so, and then do that. We're gonna get some of our shredded cheese. Okay, gonna sprinkle that all over our egg. Mixed up. Again, be careful of that spitting. It should begin to look kind of gooey. So when it hits that point, that means the egg is kind of sticky. That's when you're going to put your salt and pepper, according on how much you like the spice, how strong you want it to be. So that's gonna stick to the egg now because of the cheese. So that's gonna give your egg a nice strong taste, and you're just gonna turn off the heat entirely, leave it to sit. We're gonna check on our bacon. It's probably not ready because bacon takes a while to cook. Let's see. Okay. It's not cooked yet. So I guess right now we're gonna turn up the heat pretty high so we can get that cooking faster. Okay. Now we have to prepare our buns. Put them in the toaster. You want to put them face down. So you want this piece to be facing downwards. Put it in and put it on for maybe a few minutes, like 5 minutes or so, okay? Then after, we're gonna move this stuff around so it's easier. And I think our eggs are gonna be ready, so we have to wait for our buns and everything. And while we're waiting for that, let's clean up a little bit because this is just a huge mess. Okay. We're gonna get this ready because then the food out. Okay, we're gonna get our egg. Don't put it on the bun because the bun's obviously not gonna be ready, so just dump that onto the plate. Make sure it stays nice and clean. If you need to, you can get a spatula and send that onto the plate. And make sure to put it back on the stove. Do not put it on the table. It's going to break your table, okay? And then just put this in your sink so it can get clean. So you can clean that later, okay? Do not put water on the top, otherwise it's going to start steaming and that's going to burn. Let's check our bacon. What do we got? Okay, I'm going to show you guys what we want the bacon to look like. Okay? We want something like that. Should be a bit dark in spots. Should have a nice, strong smell. Now, if you want to get fancy with your bacon, I would definitely advise getting some butter out. A bit less than you used on the egg. So, I'm just going to get a little bit, slide it onto the pan, and place your bacon on top of it. Be careful of the spitting, again. Get that nice and sizzling there, okay? Try to mop it up with your bacon. Now, we're gonna check on our buns. What do we got? Okay, we'll leave those to cook for a bit longer. Now, we have the main fundamentals done. We just need to do the bacon and the buns. So, this is what your eggs should turn out to be. Okay? Let me taste this. Good. Calm. Okay, just gonna cook for about a minute more. There's our buns. Put your bun on your cutting board. There we go. Okay. Scoot your eggs off a bit and place the bottom bun. Bottom bun should look like this. The top bun should look like that. So this one's gonna have a bit more darkness, and it's gonna be bigger. So you don't need to put all of your eggs because 2 eggs is a bit much. So just put as many as you want. Now it should be pretty full. So we want to have about this much on our bun. Now these other eggs you can just put off to the side. We're gonna use those later. And now, this one we're gonna want to put some cream cheese on. Get whatever you fancy. I would advise something salty because it's a breakfast sandwich, not like a strawberry sandwich. Get that nice on there. Okay. Make sure it's nice and covered. So, this is where our bacon comes in. Just turn off the heat entirely because I know it's cooked. You guys probably check it, but, so there we go. Nice and cooked. I'm gonna put it on this, and make sure to fold it in half, but do not touch it with your hands, otherwise you'll be burnt. And that's not fun. Move it on. You want to have it nice and hot. Okay. Then, you're gonna get a little bit of cheese, sprinkle it on the bacon, and quickly put it face down. And I think that ends our video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.